have. Tree you originally have, or this tree. If you, well, let me just clarify that. If you have a 7.5 foot tree or smaller, 9 foot, this isn't going to work. 7.5 foot tree, you're going to be good to go here. This, baby, is going to protect that tree and make it so simple to move. Not one, not two, but 3 wheels. So you know what the 3 wheels are all about? Stairs. So they can literally, they're going to turn and move up. Yeah, no, everybody, like my technical director, Kathy, just said, I need this. Because you can take this up the stairs or back down in the basement. This is fantastic. In fact, I think I want to get this tonight. Because we have a couple, like way too many trees. We have a lot of trees, but man, oh man, taking them up and down the stairs can ruin the trees, hurt the lights, bang around, scratch the walls. So Amy, take us through this. What'd you bring?
Yeah, so we're going to take a look at the video first there, Rick. So she's just taken apart it section by section. On the inside, you're going to find these straps. Tighten it up. That's going to keep each of the sections in place. There's even a zip side pocket to put your tree stand in.
Wow,
so
love it.
From year to year, yep, all of your sections. That top piece of mesh will zip all the way around the face. That also gives the breathability, particularly with a flocking, you want breathability. Then on the outside, 2 more straps to secure it. You have the handles on top.
Oh, I'm getting this.
Carry it that way.
That's
or
great.
Flip it up. There you go, Rick. And then you'll just pull that along very easily. So whether you have to take this up steps, there we're seeing the 3 wheels, like the trolley wheels on either side, mean it's going to be easy to negotiate up the steps. If you live in a multi-floor home like I do, and you manage this yourself, or a basement, it's going to be easy to pull along with one hand. Or like my friend last year who lives in an apartment, guess what? 3 floors in the elevator, down a long, hallway into a storage unit, into a cage. That's a lot of maneuvering, and she didn't have this, but I'm thinking, how handy would this have been? So it's a great way to not only store, keep it in great condition, because it is a big investment, be able to move it and store it beautifully.
So I just want to clarify, this is here at a QVC price. We do have the 9 foot in stock. So 7.5 foot is available. It's on 5Z payments of $15 and change.
Okay, great.
We have the 9 foot as well, 5Z payments of $18.42. So this is the unit itself. The strap, it's like a seat belt for your tree, right? It just wraps it in. It's very snug. It's very secure, or a suitcase, if you will, that keeps it protected. So here comes the footage. The footage tells it better than you or I could. So do the color commentating on this, if you would, Amy.
That's right. So it's going to come in black and red. There you can see once you lay your sections in, you're just going to strap that in on both sides. That'll keep those sections in place. So when you tip it up, it's nice and secure and keeps its shape. On the side is a side zipper. You can add that tree stand in. The face of it zips all the way open. So when you set this down on the ground, you're not going to struggle with it. The entire face opens. Then you secure those 2 outermost straps, 2 top handles that you'll close together. So you can either pull it by the top handles if you have a smaller tree, or for that big 9 foot tree, it's going to be so easy to take that up the steps. Maybe you have an attic space. Maybe you're taking it down the steps into a basement, or down a long hallway in a condo or an apartment. Super, super easy to pull this right along. Think lacrosse, think hockey bags. My son's a goalie. I'm very accustomed to these size bags, but these have the trolley wheels, which means super easy to move. And then at the end of the day, Rick, so easy to store this tree and keep it in good condition year to year. Think about a tree like this. It's loaded with your lights. You want everything protected and in one place, so when you take it out next year, you're not struggling and looking for sections on the tree, or where's the tree stand. Also, Rick, for the smaller tree, like the 5 foot that goes inside here, you're going to find extra room. So maybe you have the tree skirt or a little mini tabletop tree, put it all in together, and then from year to year, you have your go-to.
Yeah, the idea of putting it back in the box maybe works like maybe the first year, and then it doesn't work anymore. They get wrecked, you get smashed in. You want to protect the tree, and as you mentioned, $1,000 for a tree, right? You're going to want to have it for years and years to come. Also, from bugs and other stuff, just protect it from a lot of things, especially if you put it in an attic or a basement, wherever you keep your stuff. And it's going to help save space, because it's going to crunch it down a little bit, right? Save a little space, but it won't hurt, it won't harm the tree. So it makes it great. When you bring it back, it's on 5Z payments, and we can have this now sent to your home. It's in stock. It's ready to go. If you would like to pick it up, it's not in an advanced order. So if you want to order it right now, go for it. So the time to get this is now. When do you put your tree up, Amy?
I typically do mine shortly after Thanksgiving when my sons are back. So we try to do it then. We, get it put up and we're ready to go. But usually by the new year, we're ready to take it down by the 2nd or 3rd of January. It's a little bit of a bummer. But guess what? Next year, we're going to be excited to set it up again. So I want to have it tucked away safely. I want to know it's in good condition. Your point's great too, Rick. The dust, the bugs, the dust mites, all that stuff that end up in a basement. What a great way to keep this stored.
Why the mesh on the thing?
So that adds some breathability. Believe it or not, even with your faux trees, would you particularly have like a flock tree,
Yeah.
that air that moves through, that circulation is really good for keeping it in a good condition and that nice white color.
Oh man, I could really see anybody with a flock tree loving this, right?
Yeah,
and wanting
for
this.
sure.
So 7.5 is available. It's there now, and the 9 foot is available as well. All on 5Z payments, kind of a limited quantity. Love the wheels on it, and those wheels are meant to obviously they'll roll here on the floor, but they're especially meant for stairs. Especially meant for stairs, and that not only is it a great idea to store the tree, but it's also a safer way to move the tree. Have you ever moved like a big tree upstairs or just a big heavy section of a tree and you're trying to carry it and balance it? Yeah, we have as well.
That's right.
So it's going to be safer while you're going on the stairs, up and down the stairs as well, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, Rick, just the movability down long hallways. Maybe you don't have a ton of steps to negotiate, but so many people, like my sons, live in an apartments in New York City. They don't have this ability to just, take a big heavy box. It's got to go down hallways. It's got to be in a space where you're sharing elevators with folks. So no matter your setting, you're going to find this really efficient, I think, whether it's that condo or an apartment setting, or like for myself, I have to go up several flights. So this certainly comes in handy. And then the storage.
I'm telling you,
again,
I want to get it. My technical director, Kathy's never seen it before.
Yes.
I've never seen it before. I want this thing. I'm telling you, it's just it's a brilliant idea. For me, the big size, the seatbelt part of it, to really keep it secure, not wrecked, lights stay in place. I spent a lot of money on this. And then the wheels. And then if you're like 60, I don't know anybody who's 60 years old around here. Okay, I do. Okay, that'll be me. But look, your guy. We got 65, 70, 80-year-old people, and they're retired, and you want to, give me a break. And by the way, how about Valerie fans? How about you've got like 105 pieces? You got a lot of stuff. You want to organize it. You want to keep it. You want to keep it stored. And now, right around Thanksgiving, it comes out. And you know what? When you go back to get this, that's probably going to be the best time. When you go back to get this next year after picking this up, because that tree of yours is going to look exactly the same way it did the previous year. It's not going to be wrecked, not going to have bugs, not going to have dust, not going to be filled with stuff. And there it is up the stairs. There's the money shot for me. That's the money shot. That's brilliant.
Yeah, and Rick, I think we do. We we're excited to put the tree together, and it's exciting to put the ornaments on. And then it's a little bit of a bummer at the end of the season, and we're putting it away, and we get a little sloppy. I mean, think about the boxes you probably have full of lights that you're throwing away, right? This is a great way
I got another one. I got another one. So my sons, one year, we bring the boys bring the sections up. We got a big 9-foot tree and another couple. We got a lot of trees, right? And they brought up the bottom section, but they didn't do it this way so that the tree folds. They did it the opposite way so that it opened up and it bent, it scratched the walls and it bent one of the things.
Oh God.
It's a mistake. It's what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You got to tweak it, you got to bend it, you got to duct tape it or something. So now you're not going to have any of that problem. The point is preserving the tree and preserving yourself. Preserving yourself from falling down the stairs or climbing the stairs. So I take the tree apart, obviously, section by section. So tell me about the sections and why they fit each length of each tree.
Right. So section by section, this is designed for the length of the tree up to your 9-foot tree. So it's easily going to fit each of those sections. They'll lay in beautifully. You're not cramming one on top of the other either, Rick. They're going to lay in there beautifully. They're designed to. 2 straps on the inside will keep it secure, as well as a zip pocket for that tree stand. Then you're going to zip the entire face shut, which has a mesh panel, and then 2 more straps, and then top handles, or, which you're probably going to use most, that strap at the front, and then those wheels. We see it working its way up the steps with little to no effort.
There are like 5 people in the studio right now who are all saying, where has this thing been? Why have I
Right?
never seen this before? What this is
So
why
smart.
QVC has been here for 35 years. Because you see an
So smart.
item that you didn't even think you knew you needed because you didn't know that it existed, and then you see it and then you go, no, I don't want that. I need that. So 1-800-500-7590. What is this thing? Well, it's a Christmas tree holder on wheels. You strap it in, mesh in the front, made for the 7-foot, made to protect it, and then you roll that thing. And you roll, you got the handles to grab onto it, you go up the stairs, you go down the stairs, and you saw it in the tape why these move the way they do, because they're meant for stairs. So it's not just better than just one wheel on it, which is a little more cumbersome. It clicks, it bounces too much, right?
That's it.
So this kind of walks it up the stairs, walks it down the stairs. Better idea. What are you doing? You're investing in that big tree that you have and love, and that big tree we just saw. And by the way, this year, if you can find trees, how expensive are trees going to be this year, by the way? Oh my heavens, they're on big boats and coming over, like, I'm telling you, good luck getting a tree for under $1,000, a 9-foot tree. Good luck.
Yep.
And if you get
Particularly
it,
if you've waited.
Yeah, you're going to want to protect that tree. So last 30 seconds on you. So far, star of the show. What'd you bring us, Amy?
Yeah, Rick, so from Home Reflections, which is our own QVC brand, this also was created, I just want to mention, by a gentleman who helped work on the tree. So he deals with trees regularly, and he could see the gap in there, like, how are we storing our trees? So a really great invention with this one. So think your big, large lacrosse kind of hockey bags. That's not going to work. You're just adding weight. Have you ever picked one of those up? This is efficiently going to move that Christmas tree with these wheels that are just like a trolley wheel, but they're meant to go easily up and down steps,
Yes, please.
down long hallways, strap in just
Okay.
like that. 2 straps on the inside, 2 straps on the outside, mesh panel front. She's going to tip that right up, and then efficiently as can be with one handle down the hall and up the steps.
Kathy, are you getting it? Kathy's getting it. Carrie, you getting
Right,
it?
Kathy.
We're getting it. We're getting. You better believe it. Hey, you sold 3 of them right here in the studio. We're all getting this thing. It's fantastic. Welcome to QVC2. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much.
Always my pleasure. Thanks, Rick. Night, ladies. Night, Kathy.
That rocked. That rocked. Hey, QVC.com is your friend. Also, the